What's going on, good people? Back at the water today, man. At the boat ramp, getting ready to launch and get on these crappie, man. So as a fisherman, man, I'm sure I'm just like you, man. We want to find every advantage we can, you know, to help us put fish in the boat. I found this tool reading the audio book, actually. It's called a Color C Lector. It was made by Fenwick. I believe it was made in the 80s. It was made by Dr. Hill at the University of Oklahoma. He was a zoologist. He ran a study showing the effect of water clarity on the fish's ability to see different lures. So as a result of his study, this was birthed, the Color C Lector. So let me open this box up and give you a good look at it. See, we've got our manual here. Y'all see that? Color C Lector. So they sell a newer version of this, but it's out of stock right now. I couldn't find it anywhere, but I did find this old school version on eBay. So we're gonna go out here and test it out, man. So basically you have this sensor here, you drop this in the water, it'll move this needle, and this needle will tell you what color you should be using to target your fish. So, you know, the channel's name is LFE Worldwide. That E stands for Explore. So in every one of my videos, man, I try to have a little bit of element of exploration. So we're at a new boat ramp. We're at Clarksville Lake. So first we got to find the fish. When we find the fish, we'll drop this Color C Lector down, and let's see if we can get a nice amount of fish today. Back on the water. Great feeling. So the water in this creek definitely is stained. As we get closer to the main lake, I think the waters will clear up. In the creeks I fished in the past, they've been lightly stained. This water here is stained a little bit more. Not quite muddy though. All right, so looking at my contour map before I got here, there's a spot that I want to check out. In this creek, there's a little ledge right here. That's going to be a spot that I want to go check out. Did have a bit of a cold front come through. All week it was pretty warm, and then last night temps dropped down again. So I'm thinking maybe these crappie will be holding off from the flats, but you know, very close to the flats. So I'm gonna try that. But first we're gonna run into this creek. It has a nice feeder creek in here. I can tell by those dashed lines are gonna be creek lines. So far in the spring, man, a lot of these creeks that have had a lot of these creek arms that have had feeder creeks running into them, they've been good for crappie. Whoa, not sure what we just ran into here, guys. I was getting a quick bite, seeing what looks to be like, this looks to be fish here. Let's go ahead and mark this. Or it may just be grass, but a lot of times these crappie will hold over top of this grass if this is grass. Let's pull back around and let's take a look. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yes sir. Y'all see this? Man, we just found a pile of them. There were so many of them, I forgot to throw my buoy out. All right, guys, so there's tons of brush that we were spotting, and these crappie are suspended above the brush. I have not seen that many suspended in a long time, so I kind of lost myself for a second. I should have threw out a buoy. Let's see if we can hit pause on our depth chart and go back and see how deep they were. Okay, here they are. So they're 8 feet deep. I can look ahead. I don't know if y'all can tell, but there's pollen on top of the water, and I can see where my tracks have crossed when I first came in and when I came back around to roll over top of those fish. So I think I've got a good idea of where these fish are sitting. So I'm just gonna cast now, and we're gonna see if we can get them. I was eating a sandwich too, man. We own them already. Wasn't expecting that. Good deal, good deal. Now we gotta get them to bite. Go ahead and stand up. Make sure we get a good cast. Got one, y'all. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. That's a big one too, y'all. Oh my goodness. That's a big crappie there. He caught it about 4 feet deep. It wasn't even that deep. Right in the corner of the mouth. My goodness. Yes, sir. Come on. Got him hooked really good though. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Excellent hook set there. Y'all see that? Man, that's a big fish there. Good 13 inches. Definitely male. It's not black or anything like he's spawning. But hey, I ain't asking no questions. So now it's gonna be time to give this Color C Lector a go. In this creek, the water is still stained, but not quite as bad. But as y'all can see, we got one right away, and that bite slowed down. All right, so this is gonna be my first time using it, so y'all are gonna get y'all gonna be seeing basically first time setup and use. You know, don't get much realer than this. Let's see here. So I know that this thing takes batteries. I've got a 9-volt in my pocket. Just gotta figure out, there it is. Okay, came off pretty easily. See there? So let me take this 9-volt out, add a new one. Alright. Alright. So we should be good to go now. Ah, okay. This goes here. There we go. So I'm not sure what this is for. But we're gonna get this tied back up. Now, of course, we should always read that instruction manual, right? But we're gonna try to get it right out the gate. So let's hit this to power on. Up, you see our needle jumped. Now on our line, it has the feet marked off. So you see that's 1 foot there, 2 foot here. Y'all see it? 2 foot. 3 foot, 4 foot. So let's drop this down and let's see how far we can see this. See how far we can see our selector. Where's 4 foot? That's 3 foot. So I can just see it down to about 3 foot. 3 foot. Let's see if we can see it down to 4 foot. I can barely see it down there, but I can see it. So that means that this is going to be clear water according to the manual. Let's check this out just to make sure. So if you lose sight of the probe within the first 2 feet, read the muddy water band. If you can see the probe beyond 2 feet down to 4 feet, read it as stained water. If you can see the probe at greater than 4 feet, let's say clear water. So I could barely see it at 4, so I'm just gonna go ahead with stained. All right, so now we'll drop this down to 8 feet and we'll get a reading on it. Now, one thing that I saw is they said, make sure you don't drop it into the shadows. You want the sunlight penetration to actually hit your reader. So I'm gonna do my best to have it off to the side a little bit. That's 7 feet. Those fish that I saw were at about 8 feet. So that's the 8 feet mark there. That should be about 8 feet right there. Now let's hold this power button down and let's see what it reads for us. Stained water, orange. No, hold on. Orange. Is that O? I see O, but the color's blue. Real quick, guys, I had to figure out what that O stood for. So I typed into Google Color C Lector color code chart, and I found this chart showing exactly what those letters stand for. So that O actually did stand for royal blue, but let's say you landed on the yellow and H is under yellow. That H actually stands for Florida orange, so you would choose a orange colored lure. Let's see if these fish will hit this blue. I'll tell you what, if they hit blue, we may have found a gem here. All right, so I've got the perfect color blue that I've been feeling like will catch fish, but I haven't got one on it yet. Let's try this one out here. It's blue with a, what's that, like silver pearl body, I would say. Let's see if we can get them to hit this. All right, let's try it out. See if we can get a good cast over there. Fish on, y'all. Fish on. I tell you what, this Color C Lector might be the truth. This thing might be the truth. Looks like this fish hit it. Can't tell if he hit it coming down or up, but we got him. Let's see. Right at 11 inches. He'll definitely keep. I'm gonna have to get him a couple more to believe that it's strictly the Color Selector that they got that bite. Fish on, y'all. I tell you what, this Color C Lector is on the money. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Why I think I wasn't getting any bites. I was dropping my jig down below the fish. I was dropping the jig down too low. And that's why that last bite was on the bottom of his mouth. I think he came down and hit it. Yep, that's another about 10 or 11. Got one, y'all. There we go. There we go, y'all. There we go. There we go. There we go. Haven't pulled any more monsters off for this pile, but these are all eaters here. All eaters. All right. Hit a spot where the bite slowed down some. I think if we stay here longer, these fish will bite again. But I'm gonna go ahead and move. Like I said, we got a lot of ground we can cover. We ran up on them pretty quickly. And let's go ahead and see what else we can find. Guys, we got some more here. Found these on the side scan. Oh yeah. So we're getting a reading of pink. Is that pink? Yep, we're getting a reading for pink. Let's throw a pink out there. There we go, y'all. Got him. Got him on that pink. Got him on the pink. Little smaller fish here. My wife says she wants a little small crappie to have with her breakfast. This is 8. I'll go ahead and keep it. If it's not, I'll throw it back. Oh yeah. Right at 9 inches. Keep this one for the wife. Tell you what, guys, this Color Selector, man, I'm sold on it. I will be bringing it with me whenever I go crappie fishing. Sometimes, depending on how hungry the fish are, how aggressive they are, they're gonna hit, you know, no matter what color. But no doubt about it, man, every time I've gone with the color that the Color Selector has suggested, I've gotten a fish on. So I'm not gonna say that you can't use any other color, but we gotta give this Color Selector some credit for, you know, picking a bait that's working. All right, guys, so that's day 1 using our Color C Selector. I think it went good so far. We get some more time on the water with it, play around with it. I'm gonna try to visit a lake with some muddy water and see how it works there. Halfway through the day there, we did get a catch on a color that the C Selector didn't select. But like I said before, man, every color that it picked out, we got a fish on. You know, if we hit that color in the tackle box. So hey, good day out, man. I think money well spent. I've been coming out here to Clarks Hill for what, about a month now, every weekend almost. And man, I've only got about 5 to 6 fish max, keeper wise, you know what I mean? So today I ended up with 14. We did fish a new ramp, new section of the lake too as well, but I'm gonna give the C Selector some of that credit. So yeah, man, like I said, you can't get them retail. You gotta find them secondhand, used somewhere, eBay, maybe a estate sale, yard sale or something like that. But I'm glad I got it. And hey, you know, you might want to pick up one for yourself as well. So thanks for watching, man. If you got any other video ideas, leave them in the comment section. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. So until next time, LFE Worldwide, signing off.